Carson Rains, Emma Rhodes, and Jace Ronimus. This is first call for Yorkshire, Mitchell Onaware, and Carter Penny. Please be making your way to the holding area. Our judge for today is Dustin Ehrman from Steubenville, Ohio. Dustin owns and operates a diversified crops and livestock farm in eastern Ohio. Dustin is also the area business manager for Bayer Crop Science in the South and East Coast regions. He is also the treasurer for the Ohio Youth Swine Committee and has been judging for more than 20 years and has judged in 15 states and 4 different state fairs. His assistant is Destiny Reed from Pickaway County. She is a sophomore at the University of Findlay. Please give them a round of applause.
I know. Well, good evening. It's sure my pleasure to be here at the Adams County Fair, and first for me here, obviously got a beautiful facilities here, and luckily this is a nice hot July day. We're gonna need it here this evening, and getting started here in the breeding guild class, and we'll talk about some priorities in breeding that you probably won't hear me talk about as we move into the market, and again, I think we got a really good group all the way through all 7 of these. We're gonna lead off with this Thinner-Belted Guild here going across the center, and for me and Destiny, she's the most complete, she's the most balanced. Again, she's the most fall-free in terms of her skeletal build, really starting at the ground. She's the squarest off of both ends of her skeleton. She's the most comfortable. She can reach and plant and go. And then when you get up on top of her, she still has some spread to the top side of her skeleton. She carries that down into a really wide, robust rib cage. Looks like, again, a sow power, one that, again, that can move your program in the right direction and do it in a safe manner. Young man here with the more traditionally belted one will be next. And again, we read this one as being a little flatter in terms of her front feet. We read this one as maybe pushing just a little more on the outside edges. When she wants to go away, she wants to push and plant and drive just a little more uncomfortable and a little more unsound than the class winner. She also kind of has that gland thing going underneath, which again is for some people not a big deal. For me in a breeding setting, again, that's some things that pass on to the next generation. If I could change a couple of those things about her, I like, again, her femininity from her front 2/3. Coming out next is the crazy, burly, wild, crazy one, again, that is first or third, and for me, she's third, and the reason she's third today is she's just too much. Again, when you step in behind her, she just isn't as comfortable. The way she goes to the surface, she wants to plant, get a little more uncoordinated off of those rear two. I'll be the first to tell you, if you want them dense and hairy, you want to make the next generation crazy in terms of bone work. We'll get into that as we get into these market hogs, and again, I think that's one, again, you want to swing for the fences in your breeding program. That can move you in a big hurry. Young lady coming out next with the blue, and again, this is more of a traditional kind of a breeding hog in terms of her size. We appreciate that length of body, her length of her face. Again, she's probably of our top 4 the frailest in terms of her bone work, her foot size. She gets as most restricted and plain in terms of her rib cage. Young lady coming with the black-headed one, much can be said for this one. Love this one's extra extension, elevation at the point of her shoulder. Just again, wants to get a little longer bodied, wants to get a little outbalanced and out of proportion in terms of, again, just her length of body. Next two come out again, very similar. We like this gild's proportionality. Of the 7, she's the finest in terms of her.
Please be making your way to the holding area.
That's you.